Hi, it's James Adam Tucker again. One of my filmmaking friends, he's been watching my new videos I've been putting up on YouTube. So he gave me a call and he made some very valuable suggestions to me. One of them was to make sure I title my videos so that you guys will know right away what they're about. Seems obvious, but I didn't do it. A title that actually matches the description and focuses on what I'm talking about. So I made those changes. And then also he told me too to stay away from my plain brown background that I have upstairs where I do my self-tape auditions. So I'm downstairs in my office. You can see my wife's little setup in the back. Mine is here, but the light's pretty bad, so I couldn't shoot from that direction. But what I want to talk about today, I've got a lot of questions from some young filmmakers. I start trying to give back, as they say, a little bit more. So I've reached out to a community center in my town here in Pasadena, and I met with a couple of young filmmakers, actually three. One really followed up well. Two of the other ones didn't really follow up that much, but the one that did follow up, he wants to do a feature or he wants to do a television pilot, and he really hasn't done any shorts yet. So I've been talking to him about doing some very short subjects first, not to try to make any money off of them, but to learn about the full process of filmmaking. I think that's one of the best ways to really learn all the nuts and bolts. Writing, even before writing, coming up with the idea, deciding what your topic is, what you're going to, what message do you want or story you want to tell, all the preparation that it takes to make something interesting that people want to watch. Nowadays, we have so much technology. Like right now, instead of using my cameras that I have, I decided to grab this because this idea just hit me and shoot this on my phone. And I just have a normal cheap phone, but the iPhones, shooting content on those, it's incredible. It's incredible the technology that's available. So people shoot without even planning these days. And that's why so much stuff doesn't come out the way they want it to. So I'm trying to pass on to him to learn all the preparation, all the steps necessary to make something good. You don't have to worry about trying to sell it when you're new and you're just starting out. You're doing this to hopefully it'll come out good and you'll have something that you can add to your resume or to show a sample of your work. But don't worry about that. You want to get in there and go through the whole nuts and bolts of casting, rehearsing your actors, writing your script. All the pre-production stuff, like I always tell people, that stuff costs you nothing. Getting ready, getting prepared, and you need to find actors that are willing to rehearse with you. New actors. You're not going to get some veteran actor. The funniest thing, a little tangent I'm going to go off on. The funniest thing is I still look on at the online breakdowns. Again, I'm an actor, longtime director. James Adam Tucker. You can look me up on online, and you can go to my IMDb page. But I still look at what young people are doing. I look at the breakdowns, and sometimes if I see an interesting project that there's a lead role in, I might apply for it. But I tell actors to do that, to keep in shape, to keep practicing. And the same thing with new filmmakers. You're doing these shorts so that you can practice your skills. You can make mistakes. You can learn what doesn't work. You can learn about actors who say, oh yeah, I'll be available. I'll be there when you need me. This is my top priority. And then once you're casting and maybe once you shot a few days with them, can I come in at 12 and leave at 1? So you need to learn all the things that, you don't learn in film school. Hopefully you've went to film school or you've taken some film school classes or you've even done some production in high school or in college. And I'm not saying that to say that older people, obviously, like myself, older people can't make films, but you still need to go through that process of starting and just shooting stuff without the pressure of trying to see whether I can sell it or not, because you're going to learn so much, even if you're the only one who watches the final product. But make sure you give the copy to the actors. That's one thing that's terrible, when someone volunteers or works on your project and you don't ever give them a copy of it. That's like something that really sticks in my craw. But again, it is valuable to make short films. Go through all the pre-production, production, and post-production. Make a 5-minute short. Grab some friends together. You don't even have to have professional actors. I mean, that's how I started. I used my family and I used my family and friends when we got together on family occasions. We would shoot little short subjects. Mostly all of it was comedy, and this was years ago in the early 80s. We would shoot those family films. We actually have some of those online you can find. But again, you want to practice, and that's where making short films comes in to play. It's something that all aspiring filmmakers should do. I even recommend to actors to make short films. Even if you think that it won't come out good, you really can't show it as a sample of your work if you're trying to get acting work, and most of the time you can't. You want to show professional looking stuff if you're trying to represent yourself as an actor, because if a short film is not good or you can't hear it, or that's when it does matter. You don't want to use that to represent yourself professionally. But again, it's practice, and people in filmmaking and also in the acting business sometimes forget the importance of a short film. So yes, I would say in 2025, get out there and make some short films. Get some friends together. Get some actors together who need practice, who want to practice, and plan it out, shoot it. And you don't even have to get to the point where you're scripting it. You can improvise. It's especially if you're a filmmaker or a director. You tell, okay, you say this, you say that, you say this, and just have fun. And you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn a lot, and edit it together and see what works and what doesn't work. And that's how you become more skillful in making projects that you may wish to sell or you may wish to put online to represent yourself. So this is just going to be a short one again, and I'm going to hit you back again with the next one. Thank you. It's James Adam Tucker.